So, very sorry for that. Something didn't work out. That is technology for you. However, we should be back now. And I hope that this little interaction was short-lived. We are at our freighter, and that is well, that seems all good, all good. I don't know if I have a little bit of a issue right now, but it seems that it has come across it. So everything seems fine now. Good. Technology for you. That is the mistress you never want to miss. So we are on the freighter, and we will go and look at our frigate missions from last time. Some of them was quite long, and see what they have brought us. So I just need to have a quick peek what I have in different places, because I seem to have mislaid something, but I'll find it when we get to it. Okay, at least we are ready for the missions. And very welcome to everyone. This is a combat mission, so it was not too long, but let's see what comes out of it. It's normally more coins than anything else. However, that kind of is very RNG-ish, because it do kind of calculate or take the missions on random. So so let's see what actually comes out of it. So some types of missions give more than others, and I have tried to decode if you could kind of go into and really try to find those, but it doesn't really compute in that direction, so I don't know. I'm always trying to improve the gameplay from my side. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. At least we are getting different things. Activated cadmium, that's none of it is actually bad. Why do I have that out there? I actually think that was why. You see, I have a lot of stacks which is full, and I will at some point probably start selling them, but for now I'm just keeping everything. I will be improving some of these from ferrite dust to pure ferrite to magnetized ferrite, because that gives more coins when you sell it. So, and that's just a question about taking the time to do it, but I normally do that off stream at the end. Let it stand for a while. So next one is over here. Let's see what that brings us. I think that was the long one. Otherwise, it was not. I was a longer one, and that was an industrial mining search. So that would normally give, at least in my experience, a lot of different things. Storage augmentation for your starship, that's good. And then other things which is not as good. Salvage frigate module, that would be handy at some point as well. We need a lot of them to upgrade the freighter, so good. So here we get a lot of different things. This one didn't have any outcome, so that might be a surprise. So, as seen, this is a lot of materials, not much coins, but all of this can be transformed into coins if we so wish. And there was the rotten sewing supplies. Okay. Oh well, I'll take it. So let's see, what do we need to sell? These is to the selling department. They are purely for trading. I put them on the starship. That one I put on the starship as well, because we need that to upgrade it. That one we are saving for a rainy day. We didn't actually have any. Good. That one is pure trade, so that goes directly to the starship. That one is also for trade. The rest will go into our storage department. And they just accumulate. Some of them is worth much more than others, but as we don't really need the coins right now, I'm sitting on it and hope I can upgrade some of it to even better things. You see, we actually have some which is quite valuable in the stacks, and others are absolutely not. But we'll get to that eventually, what we use it for. Oh, last time I actually built more storage compartments, so, and I have put all the food stuff into one, and all the equipment or things which is needed for repairing and stuff like that. This is all plant life, which also come into the range of food stuff, but yeah. I know that I need to split it out because it will take up a lot of space. So the last mission, where do we have that? That's on the other side, I believe. Whoop. Oh, that was the one. Then it's down in the end, yeah. That was, if I remember right, a relatively long one as well. And that was a combined, they don't call it that, they call it balanced. So that can be anything coming out of it, coins. Another salvage frigate module, that is really brilliant, because then we can actually upgrade the first one I want to do. Stuff, money, stuff, money, stuff, money, stuff, activated copper, more money, activated cadmium, geodesite, That was a lot of great things. If you could, we can use. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just got my coffee. As you noticed, I'm not sitting drinking coffee, and that is very important. So this one is pure trading. That will go directly to the Starship, and the rest is actually for saving. So didn't have any of these. There is 6 different of these, and I actually should only have the 6 up here, which is the main ones, because when I have all 6, I know I can make both of them. If I have 5 only, I can only make one of them. So I can't remember what goes with what, but we'll do that when we finished moving around. So I actually put that down, so I have 6 different up here. Then at one time we might actually be able to sell them off if we get too many, but let's see how it goes. Activated copper, we have a lot of that now. Activated cadmium, we also have quite a bit of that. You decide which is the top grade of these. We talked about a couple of times ago that keep only one in spare. I had problems even getting rid of them, so let's see, is this the one we can make? Yeah, so I'm just making as many as I can because it doubles the value. These are each 25, so 3 of them is 75, and these sell for 150 a piece. So you double the value, which is good. And need to go back to the freighter. We have taken everything off for now, which need to come off. Can we make any more fuel? No. I actually think I did that in the end on Tuesday. So let's go and have a look what we can upgrade and what new missions there is. Upgrade. We can't add more storage because we don't have any of them, but here we can open this so we can put things on the frigates when they're out on mission. That's not entirely necessary at this point. This is a warp core resonator, so we actually get more warp distance if we want to go with the freighter. I will unlock these, but I rather want this one up here first, the matter beam, because then we can get from the freighter and get materials in a further distance. So there, and then I will go out, go into the freighter, and click here, and then build it. We have everything we need to build it. So now if I'm in the same system as the freighter, no matter where I am, I can actually get things from here. So that was one start. And then look at the missions. Hello, Captain Friend. While he talks, I'm just going to pour myself some coffee. And I actually noticed that my notes I have here is the wrong one. So I need to turn around here, yeah. I do make notes in between because I can't always remember what I'm actually looking for doing or what I have in amount of things. So it is for me important to make sure I have notes, and I'm actually running out of space here, so I'm going to move that there so I can see it, and then I have that for notes. So words of discovery, that would take 5 explorer. That's long. Trade, that would take 5 trade. Industrial, 5 industrials, and 5 combat, and the balance which take 1 of each. So what I'm a little bit tempted to do today is actually take, I don't have enough fuel for it, but we will get that eventually. So I will take the explorers first and go exploring. It gives 5 and it takes 900 tons. We had 1400, so but the reason I take this first is that it takes 25 hours. I know it will not be a problem because I'm not coming back until Sunday, but still. So the industrial is 19 hours. I'm not sure I have enough fuel for this, but let's have a look. 750, no, so that won't be enough. So take the combat. That's relatively short. There's one there. Most of my combats has actually progressed and upgraded themselves because they have become Bs, and eventually they will become As and Cs. So, and not C's, S's. So 300 ton that we can send off as well. That one would be in the same range, but how much do we actually have left? 200 tons. So we need to make some more, and it's tritium I need mostly. So during today's running around, we will create some farm some tritium and dihydrogen like we have done the other days, and make sure that we actually get what we need. So we go to the teleporter and we go back where we were last time, and continue from there, because I actually don't think I did everything there. I picked up a mission, if I'm not mistaken. Which gave a multi-tool slot, so that's quite important that we do things like that. So we also got a coordinate for a black hole, so we actually have a couple of things to do. I will say we do the mission first, and then we go and find the... Yeah, we have this one in progress. What else is there? There's nothing else which is interesting, but as I said, go in and look, and when you can and want, start looking at the merchant standing and mercenary standing missions and get something which is useful. I could take this and collect 250 uranium. I actually have that in stock. I don't know if that would count. But I have a feeling they want me to actually physical pick it up. So let's see if we can find that, and we have to kill some more poor animals. It's always something which actually hurts me a little bit, because I don't like to kill animals. Oh, these are overpriced, so let's sell them. These are not, so we keep them for now. Why do I have that on this? These are overpriced, so this... these are all lower, so I'm sitting on them. I'm not in any hurry. Deliver the uranium to the secure depot. What do you mean by that? Just collect. Well, I'll go and add a slot to the starship as well, because when we have the option to do so, I actually like to do it instead of running around with it. It's one of these things. It sits in your inventory and you forget all about it, and suddenly you have 10 or something like that, and you could have used the space earlier. These are technically worth 30 million. I'm still actually tempted to keep putting them in the technology side, because that's where I want the ship to be competitive, especially the fighter. We have been here, haven't we? Oh, well, I wouldn't know. I don't have any more spaces in that. Okay. So I got some pointers on in the system to go and do something. So that's what we will do first. Do those 2 missions I have taken, and then find the black hole and go through that. So this is that very cold planet we were on. I'm actually not using the pulse drive yet, because one of the things was to grind some tritium. That's easier when there's asteroids around. At least if you get the right things. And What do you do? I'm very trigger happy today, it seems. A couple of times I shot without actually having anything in aim. Don't hit the space station. Don't hit the space station. Don't shoot in the direction of the space station. So we got a little bit, so let's go to deliver the goods. If you remember, Tuesday I did a what I call a filthy mining on this planet. And that also killed animals and stuff like that, so you could just do that, but it's one of these things, because even because you can doesn't mean you should. But right now I'm going to give them the uranium. What's that ship? It's a B shuttle. Shuttle. That's another B. So remember, as always, if you have questions, comments and stuff, please use the chat as you please. It's open for everyone. I would be happy to answer anything I can, and if I don't know the answers, I might know how to find the answers. So that's at least one thing. Oh, some free boxes over here. It's very cold on this planet. I do not actually like it. A sea hauler. You can find sea haulers everywhere, so almost. You see, now I can actually put things on the freighter directly. So I could actually have transported the rusted metal up to the stack I already have there, and I actually think I will, so I don't take up space. So you see this one, a freighter, and I can even put other things up if I don't want to have them on board. But it's fine as it is now. So what was actually in this system? This is the planet. We haven't looked at the other planets yet. So should we see one has a little bit better temperature and maybe a little bit, or it might be that there are loads of sentinels, then we are going to not going in that direction. then we should be able to scan it. It's red, so it's probably very hot, not rainy, but aggressive sentinels that we are going to leave. That's not what I want to be. Not that fast. So that was the rainy one. That's the cold one we've been at. So over here, are they behind or are they under? That one looks like a nice blue planet. Very blue. Tropical. It might have a lot of animals, so remember that one mission is actually call animals, and it doesn't say how many it was, but it will come up 14. So that's the one which gives a multi-tool slot. So let's do that, hopefully. Or mountainous, a lot of water. So as it's addressed as a tropical planet, then it means that there are some weather hazard on it, and that is very often hot rainstorms or something like that. So let's see what it actually says. So right now it's 164 degrees. Shit, that's very warm. I saw a question. I'm going to wait for that storm to go, if it does. Otherwise, that's going to be a very short visit to this planet. I saw on Reddit there were some questions about how to put things and what the numbers actually means on the environmental protection of modules. The 100% means they are filled up with whatever is on them, whether it's a resource or it's a battery. And that will tick down when you are outside until you reach 0. And it will go for all, it can take 3 of each type. And when it reaches 0 with all of them, it will start taking your life support down. So always try to keep them up as high as you can. There was also a discussion that you should put them in blocks, not in lines. So that means like this, where a block of 4 is actually better than a line. But as all these are intervening with each other, then this would probably be better than as I had it, and it's actually, I'm thinking here, because I like to have them all together. So if I do it like this, and they are actually sitting in blocks, that might actually be better than I had it, because then all of them are in blocks with 4 and get maximum bonus from each other. I have no clue what the bonus actually is, but it is a bonus when you can see they give the same color on them. Then there is a bonus, and you can see some of them I actually have set in blocks, others not. But I actually do try to keep things as much together as I can in blocks, but it's not always 100% possible. So, but where you can, you should. The same goes with the multi-tool. So these are not getting the best of. I was thinking something, because what I read, no, that doesn't, it only gives to that one. Okay, I'm actually thinking something. They are still all together, even though I put these out in a block. Thing is, that might give a little bit more bonus, so I get a little bit more when I scan. There's a lot of animals here at least. So now it's only 25 degrees, good. So first we're going to look at the animals. Don't ever shoot something you haven't scanned. So birds. I'm actually going to change to the bowcaster. The reason for picking that is you can actually shoot with it without firing too many shots and still kill it. How many can I shoot? So one of them actually tried to defend itself. I must admit, I do feel a little bad going in and just shooting them, but it's a mission. So, how many have I killed so far? So we're done. So that was quite a good place we came down. And there's a lock. It's really lock where you end setting the ship down, whether it's good or bad. Yeah, that's a nice place to put that. How do I get up there? So there's fish as well. Oh, we got 5 out of 9 just in this little place. That's not bad on its own. So there's a ship that's over there. Of course it's over there. It's again one of these planets where you can actually see everything seems wet. So let's go back to the space station and hand in our missions. as I said, sometimes look at the missions when you come to new space stations and see what's in that system. As I went around Tuesday, so I should really visit at least one planet in each system, and I actually still think that's a good idea. I'm actually aiming at the planet, but that's not where we're going. We'll be trying to get to the space station. Oh, by the way, I hope no one is bottle arms and chewing on some bottles in between. Last time I wanted cake, so I bought some of these just to have something a little bit sweet to chew on sometimes, because energy levels can sometimes be lacking when you're sitting playing. Even though that you're just sitting at a computer. What do you mean energy level? You don't need that. Well, as most people playing games actually know, you tend to at least try to use your brain when you're playing. So there's also the Explorer skills. So you need to get the standing up before you can get more than level 1. With the Viking, I'm level 8 or 9 with them, so no issue there, but the others are still low. But you can see you can also sometimes get units by doing missions. So I got some food stuff and a multi-tool expansion slot. So like with the ship, I like to just get it implemented so I actually can use it immediately. Just looking at the ships, a bee hauler and a sea shuttle. Not the greatest. Then you go to this terminal. And then install slot. And you apply. And then when you have done a lot, or you want to pay a lot of money, you fill it up out. So the more slots you have, the more technologies you can add, and the better it can become. You see, I have a lot of things that actually can be implemented with all the things I have bought on the app normally for nanites. So everyone can get all this as long as you get nanites at least. So I needed a solar mirror for one upgrade. That was quantum. Where is that? Gold, silver and chromatic metal. Okay. I have not gotten anything yet. So I can take from the ship, but I can't get from the freighter, but I can't get from the storage. So it's only what's out here, but that's okay. So to be honest, I could choose and put some of this, which is the things I don't want to sell, on the freighter. Do I need to? Probably not, but so we will go and then we will look for the black hole. Black holes give you a longer distance you travel when you go through them, but you don't know where they lead you. So you might end up somewhere completely different from what you would expect. Black hole detected. Where? There. So black hole. How do I get there? Free. So we are around 712,000 light years from the center of this galaxy. I'm not even considering getting to the center yet. I want to see if we can find a planet. So unlikely. In normal systems, you come in very close to the space station. In systems with black hole, you actually come in closer to the black hole than to the space station. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be doing the normal things, go in and check the space station. Or to check the system, because that might actually be quite useful. I have to do... No, I can't, so... Even notice what type of system this is, so to look. Now going to do something out of pure habit, but I always go to the exosuit thingy first. Okay, it's a gig system, but I know I can't click on it anymore, so we have built our all the slots in the exosuit, so I'm just looking, radiation, life, so forth. Nothing really I need. That one we're not really going to yet. What would I need for the ship? Positron phase beam. It's both weapon thing systems. I really don't think I want to go down that route yet. But there is the weapons terminal. It's a C1. Got quite a number of slots though, so it's not too bad. And I'm leaving that as well. So let's see what's in the back room. Someone's standing there. So I wonder if the police come running and say I have stolen his box. That's how it would be in the real world, wouldn't it? Wiring loom, 99,000. Whoa. So, selling. That is way higher than it's worth, so that will go. The rest is actually under, so at least we got out, sold one. This is still in minus, so what What's behind door number 2? Hydroponics, okay. That is for us quite useless. Yeah, you can pick up some carbon, but not really worth it. What of ships here? So anything interesting? Shuttle A, Shuttle B. Looking at their merchandise because we need some certain things, which actually we need outlaw systems, I believe, to buy, but I have to see that. Gig system, so let's chit chat with them. Travel history. And gig. None of these would really look There was none really which was good trade, so I fucked up, to be honest, but yeah, that's how it is sometimes. We try number 2. At least we learn words, that's a positive. There's a trade one between. The thing is, there's no right or wrong, it's just whatever you say, it has some sort of consequences. Sales gig, fine maybe. Okay, it's a fuel, that's not bad. So, as usually, I'll poke my head in here, but there won't be anything, I believe. No. What does the mission agent have? So, gig. There's money. Nothing we can use. Bam. Could take that. That would bring us to a planet, I believe. So as I said, it's also about getting those standing up with those factions which runs these things. Because on some planets, for instance, where the repository is, there is one of them sitting there, and they don't want to talk to you if your standing is too low. And they are very adamant with it, to be honest. Oh, that looks interesting. Noxious planet. I need to take that mission up. Is it not in this system? Boom, 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 boom. Not in this system. That is a little bit unfortunate, because we were actually planning to go on to the black hole. Overgrown one. Okay. So the delivery is... Come on. Don't do that to me. Down there. So we will have to go there and deliver and then back again. Transporting. Probably I should have investigated in that before we went anywhere. It's on this planet, okay. It is cold. Deep freeze. So that is that, and that's done then. Let's actually look at the trade on this planet as well while we're here. There's a lot of cheap things, among other things those enormous metal cock that we have one of. Paraffinium, uranium, nah, nothing really there. Anything we can sell? These are very high demand, so yeah. 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 So that is the only one which is not overly great, but that gave a nice profit on all the other ones. Why are you waving at me? Do you want to talk to me? Just trying to shoot someone. That's a lot of confidence. Starship overcharge, journey 1. Starship must be technology. So that was good for standing. So return to the mission agent. So we get the rest of get our reward. So the thing is, we can hand in at any space station. That is luckily not a problem. So even if we came away from this system, we would still be able to hand it in. I know I'm going to the wrong side here. That was actually not even what I wanted. So we go to the mission agent and hand in. So here you can see the rewards are something completely different. So you can get a lot of different missions. You could start from the beginning and do them, but I personally think that as you get stronger, you actually get more out of doing it. So I'm actually using this to go back to this station we just were at. While we do this, I actually have to take a very short break, but I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So back again, sorry about that. I needed a quick thingy. So let's go and look at the black hole. It's the first time we do that on this save, so there is nothing really to explain about it. The only thing is we have no clue where we actually end up. But my purpose with taking the black hole is actually that I want to go a little bit further into the galaxy and see if the planet becomes a little bit more hospitable, because I was thinking about finding a planet to make a little base in this galaxy. So I normally do that, find freaking hell. I normally find a place and have a base pretty much in each galaxy, but some galaxies is not holding any nice planets, so that's what it is. If we don't find any, then so be it. No, I better move away from the space station, because otherwise I keep getting sucked in. Actually, 2 planets there, but like that. So the black hole. Is sitting there. So you can go into a certain distance and then you have to power up. When you go into it, it will take you like all other shifts away. Either you warp or whatever you do, and bring you to somewhere. And of course we end up in the middle of a see if I can avoid hitting the freighters today. Distance between me and the freighters, because I don't want the sentinels to come rushing towards me. would like to get the reward by helping them. A little bit tedious. I have to run because after helping them out and then get the freaking sentinels on me. Oh, don't fall into the trap, because if I shoot those, which is the storage containers on the ship, the freighter, that would be regarded as hostile. Into it is okay. Know what my ship is actually doing. Seems very weird right now. Didn't get any sentinels on me. Cool. And I'm invited on board. Where is it? Around here. Up or down? There. So that's at least this one. What type is it? A C. So it's not something which is better than that we have. So we'll go and get a reward for helping them. Up here. You will start shouting now, I would guess. Oh, no, thank you. The usual gold handout. Those suspicious packages, I'm always a little bit cautious with them because they can hold some stuff which is not allowed around everywhere. So we got a cargo bulkhead, which is for the freighter. You normally get one of those when you so we got a suspicious what? So nothing really useful, but we got the storage one, which I think is cool to get because that's kind of useful. The more you can get on your freighter, the more you can store it on it. So I'm curious to see how far we actually traveled. We were roughly 712,000 light years from the center. So where are we now? So we traveled 4,000-5,000 light years. So that's okay. It's not a lot, but it's better than taking 200 light years jumps at a time. Arctic frost copper. No, thank you. Oh, they're all down there. There's a couple there. Grassy planet with aggressive sentinels. That's a shame. Oh, maybe I should go to the space station before I do anything else. About that. I know that I can't get any more exosuit slots, but there are other things as well. At least we can look at the missions now. Then we can decide what else we do. In earlier versions of the game, you would actually get something damaged going through a black hole, but luckily that has gone away. So quality of spaceships are better now. Still can't take those, but that's fine. So I'm taking a couple of things which I might actually not be able to use them, but I'm going to see if I can. So this one I can't. 214, 47, 931. So it's actually better than that one. So now I'm actually following my own recommendations and putting it in where it is most beneficial. So that one I can't use. 33, 33. Okay. That was actually better than 2 of them. 3 of them. That was actually better than any of the ones I had. 33, 33. It is a lot of fiddling with the numbers when you get to this point, because you want to improve, but you can't always be asked to sit and go through everything. And to be honest, if you're happy with what you have, then just leave it there. A B. Go on. Don't know what I'm looking for on the multi-tool. None of these at least. So it's a working system, so there will be nanites in both sides. That is actually always the good thing. Let's look at the price level here. Wiring loom over 100,000. So as you see, my argument for making sure that you top up with the cheap ones is very valid. Those are low. Those are low, so no sale here. Which one is the one we need to talk to? This one? I think he's talking to his son. So now I got an infant to cry as well. Oh God, this is not my day. What's behind door number 2? More things I can offend. Maybe. There's some storage, so at least we can nick something. So this I can chuck directly on the freighter now. That's helpful. Was there anything up there? No. There's one up there. Oh, it's one of the big yellow nothing found boxes, yeah. Makes sense. Oh, there's something in that one. Cool. So, we nicked a little bit of things out of the storage locker, or what we want to call it. Viking systems, there are sometimes something else on the wall, so always look around. It's not always straightforward to see, but yeah, let's find someone to talk to. Oh, someone died. Can you help me learning some words? Well, destroyed is the only aggression word there is. Okay, we shouted at the stars. That's useful. Friendship. They have done very weird friendships at both. Help get found strongest. The only one I can think as a little bit of aggression is strongest. Missions, anything interesting? I will only go for things I really can use. As a traveler, could lead us to a grave, but we don't need that. So let's take a look at the planets in this system and see what actually there is. 5 planets and 1 moon. That might be something interesting. The system is everywhere is aggressive sentinels. That shouldn't really be the case in a Viking system. Let's visit this moon. Repository. What's the temperature? 64.6 degrees. It's quite hot. Unfortunately, don't have anything to trade with the repository, the artifacts, but well, I might in a moment, so let's have a look. Don't have anything, blueprints. What about your components? Are they useful for anything? Why no? They are very cheap. Nothing. So okay. Can always get a map for a historical spot, so it's 15 nanites. I normally take that because they pay themselves home most of the time. This guy is not going to talk to us. So we need to have better standing. Just have a quick couple of words. Now it's getting very warm, so interlope. Okay, got a couple of words out of him. So let's go in and look at the repository itself. It is law, or some sort of law at least. You have to find an aggression word to get into a Viking one, and I took one which I thought would be fine. The Ballad of Hrot. I think this is some kind of poem. Okay. So apparently this was number 1 of 11. Okay. So there might be more on that. Friendship this time. The Vikings' friendship words are very odd, I find, but I don't know if the others is the same. Or mine understanding of friendship is very different, I'm not sure. Some with none which is really aggression, but ancestors? Okay, that was not as bad as it could be. Words which relate to the lore of the different ones is actually kind of useful as well. So I'm going to run to our ship. Have a look at that map we got. That one, let's see where it brings us.
Storm clearing.
Ancient ruins, where? That way. It might not even, oh, I think it actually is. I was going to say it might not even be on this planet. It seems like it is. So that there is ancient ruin, it means someone has actually lived here at some point. Who that might be is difficult to find out. Visibility a little bit on the weaker side. Whoa. back to the 60 degrees again, so I've actually not scanned a single thing on this planet. Floating crystal salt depot. Copper. Animal. Not close to, it's on the other side of the ridge. So let's take one thing at a time. There. Let's dig out some keys. So is it on the other side? Yeah, it is.
Technology recharge.
Two. A big payout on that animal is not too bad. What was the was the large one? Oh, what's in the box? Glassy trilobit claw. Okay. That is worth how many money? 700,000. Okay. What's that up there? The salt. Floating crystal. So let's get some salt. Not that we really need that, but one of the things which is actually quite okay to have. Very often you kind of need it some a catalyst to other things. Protect me a little bit against the weather.
Technology recharge.
I know it's a little bit boring, but better being alive and kicking than, because I want these floating crystals. They very often hold something which is useful. Bad weather is always annoying. And I feel in this galaxy there's been much more bad weather than actually good weather, so it seems like a lot of the planets are holding more extreme weather, and that is a possibility. I was thinking actually to check up on it, but then I would get some opinions which is not necessarily mine, and that is, I do think it's important you kind of build your own knowledge base around things, so not entirely follow what everyone else thinks. So, how much has actually been eaten? Not overly much. So, should be able to stay alive, even though it probably would tell me I only have a few minutes. It's fine. Okay, that is big worms here. Yeah. I will say I've never managed to kill one of them, or to actually, don't know if it's even possible, but again, it's down to try to get your own knowledge base out of things. What can you do? What can't you do? What should you do? That I don't have the answers to. But again, that's something we can find out together as we go. And hopefully we actually can find some answers. Not really willing to let bad weather determine what I actually get out of the visit on the planet, so I can kind of protect myself. Not forever, but for a while. skip. Good coins.
Units received.
A beacon. What? It's actually showing the things I just picked up, so it's a little bit odd. That is a little bit odd. So, aboard the ship. Go look at that beacon. They sometimes can show you interesting things. So I would definitely always go and have a look at them and see what actually is in their scope.
Units received.
So 3 of the animals here has been over 400,000 apiece.
Received.
That's actually not too bad. This would be a good planet to kill things on. That side. Is that what we had already? So there's a minor settlement. That's one where you normally can get things like multi-tools and components to build them with and stuff like that.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I do not know. What would a smart man do? It's really hot here. So, well, that's the ship. I sometimes find it difficult when the weather is starting to make the air fuzzy and stuff like to actually see where the heck is my ship. Well, how far away is that? A couple of minutes. That's fine. These minor settlements is not the greatest you can encounter, but they give you some options for upgrading things, especially in the start of your game. It sometimes gives interesting things to buy as well as components, but that is kind of hit and miss sometimes. Oh shit. I just ran into... There's something completely different there and I can't see what it is. That could be anything. Scan and see if there are any sentinels. Oh, it's a transmission tower. That is actually quite good, because that can give us distress signals or even crashed freighters. So, wrong place I put it, but never mind. The first time I make a mistake, it's certainly will not be the last one. That is for sure. There's someone living here, or staying here at least. Hello?
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Okay, he didn't like that. Fair enough. Not sure I would either, but
Extreme night temperature.
sometimes you try your best and fail. That's so what's this? So 765,477. Yeah. And there's a distress signal, which is good. Not for the ship which crashed, but we might get something which is useful. I never got that one. No, that's not the most important thing. Is there any doors we can go through? Would be over here, wouldn't it? He looks at me like I tried to... Oh, I kind of did. Okay. So we have two things to go for here, which are both good. One is better than the other, but still a floating octopus. Ship has a landed. It says there's a landed pilot, but I hate when this happens. I try to be fast and do something, and then it goes all pear-shaped. So, where is the pilot? Down in the hole. I very often get these and I can't engage the pilot. Where is he? And to be honest, it's a shuttle, so I'm not really overly interested in the ship, but I would kind of like to trade with him. Oh well. Wasting me time. Signal, how far is that? That is quite a bit away where the minor settlement is relatively close. So I'll take that first and not crash into something, I hope. Pirates coming. So what's this? It's a C-class, nothing we can use. Yeah, I'm going to finish this place first. Then I'll go out and fight with the freaking pirates. Thing or interesting. The prices is like the rest. What does he want? No, I knew that was wrong. Don't give money to the Viking ever. Unless you pay for something like this. Blueprints? No. Unfortunately, I have bought all the things which is in the blueprint department. It's not useful. Okay. Turn around. Go and get the ship and fight those freaking pirates. Don't you shoot at me. Actually expect me to chase him down. So, actually saw something interesting, but might have disappeared. So let's go for this one. The first place. Too close to the surface. Okay. And it's around. Hopefully that's better. Planetary mine. That's a little bit annoying because I am actually off the planet, so I can see that on the speed when I'm out in space. So it should not really do that. Up. To concentrate a little bit because otherwise I get myself into severe trouble. That's a whole lot. Hello, doggy. You coming to help me? beholder, so it's kind of less than what, well, it's not less, it's the same we have, so it will be actually you're kidding me. Actually going to do the usual and sell it, scrap it, scrap it. Going to jump into it. Ferrite dust, so I need to make some. Oh, I don't have that on the starship, but I have this, so we can make some. And I need pure ferrite as well, so we need to produce a little bit. I think while we do that, I'm going to take a very short break again. I'm sorry for that, but I need to run again. Of course it ran out of fuel. Sorry for the interruption, but this is running. This is running. This is running. This So I need some pure ferrite as well, so I'm just going to make some of that as well. can make what we need to make. That one. The rest we should have, so now we should be able to fix that. And the launch thingy there. Suddenly couldn't see it, so that's not very comforting. Where did I get that from? So, up and away. To find the space station, it's over there. Somewhere. It's actually showing down. That I'm not too happy about because we just came off the planet, so obviously. Well, I'd rather have the pulse engine on because you can actually blow it up flying through the asteroid belt yourself. It doesn't take many hits before you get into trouble. So you see a hauler has a lot of space normally. This one didn't actually have a lot, so that's at least one which we can sell as scrap with good conscience. It's not something we would be able to use in any way. So 1.8, that's not bad. Now, as usual, it has given me our solar ship. Luckily I repaired that, so now it's actually functional. Not like Tuesday where I got it back and it was still not fixed from the jump through the center of the former galaxy. So yeah. There. There's a little bit loss on them, but that is kind of okay. So, got a little bit of money. We are just accumulating money. That's kind of fine. Sea fighter. Damn. Dun, dun, dun. So I can warp in this, that's pretty much what I can. So What do we wanna do? Molten one with activated copper and pirate. I would actually like that, so just to get a little bit top up. But again, it's a very hot planet, so they are all more or less hostile in one way or another. I don't really understand it, but it is possible. It's down to the galaxy where